ProStart is a culinary curriculum, and it is based on a variety of different industry specified competencies, skills, basic knowledge that would lead students to be successful in this industry. And our program is developed around ProStart curriculum. The ProStart curriculum has been released by the National Restaurant Association Educational Foundation. We've adapted their curriculum to fit within the scope of what we do at CTEC. In addition to being a 2-year, course of study curriculum, ProStart also has a competition where students can choose to compete in either the culinary production side, which is like when I describe this to someone who has no idea what ProStart is, I say it's like a kind of like a chalk challenge, but not really at all. It's students get an hour and a half to prepare a 3-course meal with no running water and no electricity. It's very crazy. And then the restaurant management side is the other competition that is part of ProStart. And restaurant management, if I were to describe it to someone who's never heard of it or seen it before, I like to describe it as like a Shark Tank pitch for a restaurant concept that they develop. There's specific parameters for both competitions. The rule book is like big, and there's a lot of things that these students have to be able to demonstrate to be successful in these competitions.
Esperanza, you have the burner side.
You are. So those are already pre-measured. Pro tip, it's always good if the judges see testing it anyway. But
I think the place where we're going to want it is down here for cutting boards. Yeah, so we'll add one down there. These, so we can have like the bain maries and the bowls and that stuff up here. We can be plating things on top. We need to label things as we make them. So for like the salsa negra, you need to write salsa negra. These things can go here. Everything's once again down there. Knives.
menu presentation begins now.
Hello, we are Salem CTEC. I'm Christian.
I'm Esperanza. And I'm Lizzie.
Our appetizer is a shrimp ceviche, which is kind of like a Mexican salad. It is plated on top of a handmade fried tostada, plated with a salsa negra and an avocado crema. The shrimp ceviche is from my dad because he is from that part of Mexico, and it's his dish. We have it every like 2 weeks, it feels. And the salsa negra comes from my brother.
For entree, we have our hazelnut mole, which includes the mole sauce, a grilled nopal, a raja tomat, and then chicharrón and escabeche salad. The mole is a traditional Mexican sauce, and then a raja tomat, it is a tomat filled with jalapeno and cheese. Our chicharrón is not cooked like a traditional one. It is cooked estilo carnitas, which means that it is cooked the way a certain pork cut is cooked from my mom's region called carnitas. And then our escabeche is quick pickles mixed in with raw cabbage.
So our dessert this time is a lechecilla de naranja, so an orange flavored lechecilla. Lechecilla is a type of Mexican custard that has a higher milk to egg ratio, as well as it's plated in a little hollowed out orange half with both frozen and fresh berries at the bottom, with a little bit of the Marionberry hibiscus syrup that we also plate on the table, or not table, plate. We top our lechecilla with sugar in the raw that we then brulee to give it a nice crunch as you break it, and then it's accompanied by a buñuelo de viento, so a type of deep fried Mexican cookie.
Our knife cuts are julienne and small dice.
Salem CTEC, your production mise en place starts now.
Thank you.
As soon as they got checked in and they were on the floor, it was like, and I remember you asking me, people asking me, are you nervous? And I'm like, actually, I'm not nervous. I'm really excited for that.
I'm always nervous. I can hardly watch the team compete.
I was fine. Like I enjoyed it. I was watching them. For mostly I was watching for a few things like how would they handle certain things that we've been working on because we really didn't have like we had some adjustments and they didn't have a lot of time to work with those adjustments. So I was nervous about like
are they gonna remember this or that?
Those were the things. But honestly, like I was more excited for them. They have only 60 minutes to do the 3-course meal. And so they do get additional time for meals, which just means that they have to prep their ingredients and set up their stations, their equipment, their tools. They get 20 minutes for that, but they will get 60 minutes to complete the 3-course meal.
Salem-Keizer, your meal production period in Crescent Valley. Your production meat supply time starts now.
So that itself, just that representation, that's like, it's like Mexico and Michoacan all in one plate. And that like is beautiful. Like the story itself, just that is just, it's just beautiful. And their menu is called Dos Mundos, which means 2 worlds. So something that I really loved about their concept is that they took whatever that they were working on, and there's a Pacific Northwest connection. So the appetizer, the shrimp or seafood was the Northwest connection. In the entree, the Pacific Northwest connection was the hazelnuts, because Oregon is one of the largest producers of hazelnuts in the world, I guess. And then the last one, we wanted to really use Marionberry. Unfortunately, Marionberry was out of season, and so we opted for blackberries, which is really abundant around this time. So that was those. Not only that you know it's their heritage that was brought onto this, but also that connection for Pacific Northwest, which for me, the menu itself has always had like that story, that journey, and that has been like my favorite part.
Grabbing blowtorch. Esperanza, do you want me to hit the fork? Always.
Do they say always?
Always need a hit. Under. Third.
3 minutes, Salem, 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Third. Flame staying on for a sec.
Third.
I'm about to move my plates now.
Gotta put on micro cilantro.
Okay, remember, closest to burner is for judges.
Alright.
Just garnishing, that's it.
Same.
Be careful when putting down your plates, it looks like it wants to wobble. Heard.
1 minute.
1 minute, heard.
Tasting judges, please report to the tasting room. Tasting judges, please report to the tasting room. 50 seconds.
50 seconds,
heard.
heard. You got this. Which one do you like more? You want, I take one. I can set one up.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, heard.
Christian, you done with this?
Oh, that's bad.
Back one.
20 seconds.
20 seconds, heard.
Time, done. All right.
I will add that in all of the practices, they had never made it under time.
They took them the wrong way. And then this way.
No.
So now I can put this here.
This is perfect.
Perfect. You guys can go ahead and drop the tray, and then
Where do I drop it?
Where?
just on the table to the right.
This is from Salem-Keizer.
I got so nauseous. I was.
For the management team's concept, they decided to come up with a food truck that was called the Lunchbox, and they serve classic cafeteria meals elevated out of their food truck. When we were brainstorming, this name or concept came up from one of the students, the Lunchbox, and they were like, yeah, we serve lunch out of the Lunchbox. And then they thought about what is the thing that's going to bring people back? And so they're like, we want it to be nostalgic. And then someone else was like, what about cafeteria like lunches? So like think square pizzas and chicken nuggets and
Turkey gravy day.
turkey gravy day. All the things that you think about when you think about like your school lunch, they wanted to put on their menu and elevate it.
We'll get better at it. The first time.
I'm Giovanni.
Hi, I'm Emma.
I'm Riley. And I'm Ress, and we invite you to the Lunchbox. Come on down to the Lunchbox truck where the food is fresh and you're in luck. The Lunchbox is a whimsical, nostalgic food truck that focuses on serving elevated school lunchboxes. It was crafted by the four of us when we sat down and we thought about what we had in common, and we realized that graduation is creeping up on all of us. We chose to be closed on Sunday and Monday.
They made a really cute mascot named Lenny the Lunchbox.
Yes.
And they had one of their marketing tactics was a commercial that they filmed, and then
Yeah,
they
filmed
would
the
they would
commercials.
kind of perform each of their sections in the competition. That was really fun.
Yeah.
It was very nostalgic. They were going for kind of retro vibes, and they did a really nice job at doing like research so that they could back up the fact that nostalgia is really important.
And then the head cook, prep cook, and cashier below. This is just to show everybody.
Satisfyingly crunchy french fries, and then we also have our crisp, fishy croissant. Okay, that's enough. And then we have our yummy meatball sauces featuring ketchup. On our menu, we have our lunch boxes from 7, and then underneath our logo, we have our lunch boxes.
Also, kind of responsible.
Time. The 7-minute judging session is complete. 3-minute transition time begins now. Judges, please move to the transition station.
Those top 3 teams will receive teachers awards, individual medals, and scholarships. And the first to be presented for 3rd place management team winner that will receive a bronze management medal. Infrared thermometers up to $1,000 in scholarship to CIA, up to $1,000 in scholarship to the Institute of Virginia, up to $500 scholarship to Oregon Coast Culinary Institute. I'd like to congratulate Glide High School. Come on up. I'd like to congratulate and welcome up to the stage South Salem High School. receive a gold management medal, iPad Air for each one, up to $2,000 scholarship for the Culinary Institute of America, up to $2,000 of Culinary Institute of Virginia, up to a $2,000 scholarship for Oregon Coast Culinary Institute. And that award, and congratulations to Salem-Keizer. Again, congratulations to CTEC for presenting us well in the nationals. Now I'd like
The top 3 teams receive teacher awards, individual medals, and scholarships. Teachers and mentors should come to the stage to accept the awards as well and get a team photo. The 3rd place culinary team winners will receive a bronze culinary medal, instant read digital thermometers, up to a $1,000 scholarship from the Culinary Institute of America, $1,000 scholarship from the Culinary Institute of Virginia, $500 scholarship from the Oregon Coast Culinary Institute. So this year's 3rd place winner, congratulations, please, to Crescent Valley. $1,000 scholarships from the Oregon Coast Culinary Institute. Congratulations, please join me on stage, Sam Barlow. One of the moments we've been waiting for. 1st place culinary team winners receive gold culinary medals, go figure. Zwilling travel knife rolls, up to $2,000 scholarships from the Culinary Institute of America, up to $2,000 scholarships from the Culinary Institute of Virginia, up to $2,000 scholarship from the Oregon Coast Culinary Institute. Congratulations to, you ready? Can we get a drum roll? There you go. Salem-Keizer.
Honestly, getting the call to nationals is so thrilling, so exciting, and then so exhausting.
And it's so
because
much work.
the thing is, like, man, if you get 2nd place,
You're done.
but if you get 1st place, then
You have
you've
to
just
keep
bought
going.
another 2 months of work, basically. Listening for culinary, I don't think I breathed the whole entire time, and then us getting called first was just beyond.
That was icing on the cake.
It's like the first year we got called for management,
Yeah,
where the 2nd year was like, yay, we did it again, and the 3rd year like, yay, we did it again. But it doesn't
never as good as the first time.
never as good as the first time, where it's just like, we did it.
Yeah.
And for them to do it as a 3-person team and
Yeah.
just everything, it felt very exciting. They were just a really lightning in a bottle sort of group of kids, and they made it to nationals, and that was when we really knew we had something that could be we could keep pushing on this competition.
Here we go.
We have radishes,
Yes.
The competition schedule's crazy, so you get there on a Thursday. You have to mad dash to get all of your supplies.
I was telling people earlier that because we're in that wine industry area, schools
To like support them. And we have a mascot.
horse thing, yeah.
Well, congratulations on being.
Oh, Quincy.
This is as far as I know we're going.
Plenty of time to work on it,
One down there.
All right. Well, because they just added. I'll take the rack right here. Mississippi's coming out too. All right, so you guys, thank you, can wait down the hall.
Can you help us, Mark?
On Friday night, there's the opening ceremonies. We dressed up like lumberjacks. It's a really great picture of Austin with his beanie on. Following day, our management competition was at 8 a.m., which is 5 a.m. for us Pacific time, and they got up at 5 a.m. Eastern time to get ready. So that was a very early day.
Yeah.
And they did a wonderful job, and they competed.
It's you guys and the way that you connect with them that they want. So if you can think about it, I've seen every single one of you know how to do it. You all have charisma. You guys all are Rizzlers. You guys. Yep.
you
It's just very much required because you're in a very hot and tiny space, working with people every single day over and over again, and it can be very frustrating. So we need someone that can calm themselves down and just be patient with collaboration, patience, and communication are three very important skills that we need to see in our employees, and they're all things that we can see pretty easily in the interview process. That's all. Thank you.
If like it's really popular, we go to just like strengthen our relationships.
Consumer behavior study found that participants associated bright colors with positive emotions and in some cases increased purchases.
They also can help during service hours by jumping on the line with a hype cook whenever. Our weaknesses are limited staff, limited storage space, and high maintenance costs. The ways that we are planning on combating those are by tracking inventories and sales to just purchasing for the next day to make sure that we're spending our money responsibly when we're purchasing, and maintenance costs can be lowered as we're.
How about a round of applause for our students? For those of you that could not hear me, how about a hand of applause for our students?
Right team, come on in.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Our culinary team basically showed up, and then they got lunch, and then they competed at 2.
Yep.
really proud of you. It's okay.
Ready? Yes. Okay. Are you guys?
Oh, nice. Yeah, that was great.
I'm going to introduce you guys, they're going to cheer, and then I'm going to show you guys to go down the line. Introduce yourselves, and then introduce you hold the poster now, so you speak up.
All right, let's go to Team Oregon.
First play done. Heard. Be extremely careful the next one. Good or bad? Good. Bad. Bad. Heard. Actually good. Christian, grab me a paper towel. Heard. Lizzie, good.
1 minute remaining. Please tap hands up to stop the clock. Team Oregon, just 1 play left.
50 seconds. 50 seconds.
Sanitizing knife.
That was the best that they've done. Like both teams, the best performance they've had was at nationals.
Both teams did some of the best competing that I've seen in the past few years that I've gotten to go to nationals.
I was listening to management. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're doing amazing. And then to look at like culinary and also have the same thing, I'm like, they're doing so good. Like it was like the entire time. And then when they finished under time, I was like, yes, because I knew for them that would have been really, really bad for them if they didn't finish under time.
And shown up this weekend here in Baltimore at NPSI. Carry this championship spirit forward in the rest of your life, and don't forget that no matter where your journey takes you, you are a champion.
Our first place national champions will be getting $7,000. We're talking about $200,000 plus in scholarships from the foundation.
Let's hear it from Louisiana!
Culinary!
South Carolina! Are we ready? First place management? Here we go. Straight from the heart of America, Kansas!
I can't believe we're here. First place culinary.
First place culinary goes to Missouri!
Culinary got 28th, and management got 25th.
All right!
Like, we obviously haven't taken the culinary team before, but our management team, like, I was like, we got this in the bag. But it's nationals, and so the level is so high.
Oh, yeah.
It's so high, and the margins are so thin.
Yeah.
The difference between first and 25th place is 10 to 15 points.
Yep.
Which is like nothing.
That's insane.
There's 5 teams who make the stage in each category, and there's 47 teams competing.
So there's gonna be.
So
yeah.
Getting there is the prize.
Yeah.
We did really well. I'm proud of what our students showed off at nationals. They put so many hours into it. Honestly, the biggest thing that comes out of this, the scores are whatever, but the feedback for students is something they can actually take away. And
They felt really good. Like anytime I went over their feedback with them, they were like, this is really good. So it's like their hard work, you know, they could see their hard work from the feedback from the judges.
That's my favorite part of this whole thing is getting to travel with the kids and just adventure and experience things with them, get to eat a bunch of food, see a new place, open their eyes to the way that things are in a different place.
Steph and I had to go wash dishes.
We went to a car wash in Baltimore. I was like Google mapping to find the least sketchy, but sketchy enough car wash where we could just like, and we took, because they only got 15 minutes to wash their dishes. We're like, there's no way they can do that. So we took all the dishes that hadn't been washed and like laid them out. And then I had like the pressure gun and Laura was over there scrubbing.